Hi there, and what I wanted to talk to you today is about content and what makes good content. And over the past 7 years that I've been delivering social media content and website content, I've kind of come up with 5 principles that your content needs to abide by to engage with your customers, just as a kind of simple framework to think about the content that you're going to deliver. The first of those 3 principles are directly taken from a global corporation, and that is the BBC. In 1927, Lord Reith took over as Director General of the BBC, and he said the BBC's programming needs to have 3 elements, or combine 3 elements. They have to inform, educate, or entertain. So your content needs to do the same things. It needs to be informative, potentially. How-tos are very good, product demonstrations, changes in legislation, informational things that are going to help people see that you know what you're talking about and you're trying to help them. Educational things, teaching people new things. This video falls into that educational element. And the other is entertainment. So entertaining doesn't have to be funny. Don't automatically think that entertaining content has to be amusing. I worked with Jaguar recently, and I was suggesting to them that part piece of entertaining content could be if someone comes in to test drive the new F-Type Jaguar in the showroom, how do you get it out? So a video of how that kind of sliding puzzle element of getting that car from the middle of the showroom out so someone can test drive it might be a piece of interesting content, entertaining content for people to look for. So the first 3 things to think about is informative information, educational information, or entertaining. You don't have to do all 3 at once. If you can combine them, that's brilliant, but it needs to be one of those 3 things. So once you've found informative, educational, entertaining content, the next thing is to wrap it up in the 2 next steps. Firstly, relevance. Your content needs to be relevant to the person that you are trying to attract to your business. There is no point in putting out fantastic content if it doesn't engage with people, it doesn't resonate with them some way. So it has to be relevant. It has to be relevant to your business, and it has to be relevant to the customers. The other part is added value. People don't buy products anymore, they buy the value that that product brings to them. It's not about cost necessarily. I was at a seminar recently, and the presenter said the same thing, value, value, value. And someone said, well, what about Amazon? You know, people go to Amazon because things are cheap. And I said, well, actually, yes, that might be a differentiator for Amazon. But once someone's on Amazon, they don't buy the cheapest product. They go to Amazon because they know the product will probably be cheaper than buying it in a high street or in another retailer. However, once they're on Amazon, they will be looking for the most valuable product for them, not necessarily the cheapest. So the differentiator for Amazon is the fact that in general, their products are going to be cheaper. But once someone's on the platform, the products themselves are going to be bought on the value that they bring to that individual. So make sure that your relevance and your value is at the center of everything you do. People don't buy your products or services. They buy the value that those products and services brings to them individually. So inform, educate, entertain with relevance and value. Once you've created content that informs, educates, entertains with relevance and value, it creates 3 additional magical elements that will differentiate you and get customers coming to you rather than your competition. And those 3 things are, firstly, credibility. You become credible on a regular basis. You're providing information, content that people do find valuable. You become the credible person, the person that they can go to for regular, useful information. And that credibility then will build into authority. You become the expert, you're authoritative. So you're credible because you get all of that lovely information to them on a regular basis. And then you become the authority, you're the go-to person, the expert in their lives, and you add value to their digital life all the time by being that expert. And if you can develop credibility and authority, the final thing, the thing that tips the balance, the thing that gets them to contact you rather than anyone else, is trust. Credibility and authority leads to trust, and trust leads to sales. So when you're thinking about generating content for any of your platforms, be it social platforms, be it a blog, be it a leaflet, or even a presentation or a networking event that you're going to attend, inform, educate, entertain with relevance and value. And that will create credibility, authority, and trust. And those final three elements is what's going to convert to a sale. If you like this video, give it a like. If you think someone else will like it, give it a share. And if you'd like more of this content, the subscribe button will be floating around somewhere on the screen right now. Give that a tap to keep up to date with all of the other videos I'm doing. I've also popped a link to the blog that this video is based on in the description below, so please feel free to have a read of that. And any questions, do get in touch. Thank you very much and have a fantastic day.